Sunlight filters weakly through the dense canopy as a young man stumbles through the undergrowth, his face streaked with tears. His torn clothes speak of a desperate struggle, each tear a silent scream in the heart of the unforgiving forest. Lost and alone, despair etches lines into his youthful face, a portrait of shattered hope in the wilderness. Each step is heavy, each breath a reminder of his isolation as the forest closes in, a living tomb of green and shadow. Bathed in sunlight, a humble hut stands as a solitary beacon of peace. Outside, an old saint sits in serene meditation, his face etched with wisdom. A young man approaches the hut, his steps slow, his heart filled with uncertainty. His face should be towards hut, and sight should be consistent. The saint opens his eyes, his gaze meeting the young man's with gentle knowing. Sunlight streams into the humble hut, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. A serene saint sits calmly, a beacon of peace amidst the rustic simplicity. Opposite him, a young man's face is a canvas of despair, etched with loss. He gestures wildly, his emotions pouring out in a torrent of anguish. "They took everything," he cries, his voice cracking with disbelief. "Robbed! How can such a thing possibly be for the better?" he asks, pleading for understanding. Inside a small hut, a wise saint sits, his eyes twinkling as he begins a tale amidst the storm. The scene dissolves into a flashback of raging floodwaters sweeping through a peaceful village. Homes and fields are swallowed by the merciless flood, mirroring the story's turbulent start. The sky darkens with rain. Despair hangs heavy in the air as the village succumbs to nature's fury. The flooded village lies in ruins, a testament to nature's fury. Amidst the wreckage, the farmer's family stands, their faces mirroring utter devastation. Their small store of grain is gone, swept away by the relentless floodwaters. Empty hands and hollow eyes reflect the grim reality. Nothing left to eat. Despair hangs heavy in the air, a silent scream against the backdrop of destruction. Murky floodwaters engulf the village, carrying debris. Homes are submerged, a testament to nature's fury. Amidst the desolation, the farmer's son stands impassive, knee-deep in the water. Beside him, the farmer's face is a mask of anguish, a storm of rage and grief contorting his features. The son's voice, eerily calm, cuts through the scene. Whatever happened, happened for good. The farmer's despair echoes across the drowned landscape. How could any of this be good? Sun sets over the flooded village, shadows stretch long and distorted, painting the waterlogged fields in hues of despair. The farmer stands amidst the wreckage, grief and rage etched deep into the lines of his face. He gestures wildly at his son, his voice cracking with raw emotion, a storm of fury unleashed. Tears stream down the son's face as he turns, his small frame trembling with fear and anguish. The encroaching darkness swallows the child's figure, leaving the farmer alone with his sorrow. In the flooded village, the farmer's face is etched with deep regret as he desperately searches the murky waters. Moonlight shimmers on the water's surface, reflecting the despair in his eyes. The distant hum of an engine breaks the heavy silence, a sign of hope in the darkness. A rescue boat cuts through the waves, its spotlight a beacon in the night. The boat draws near, offering salvation from the relentless floodwaters. Strong arms reach out, pulling the farmer and his wife from the rising tide. The camera sweeps across the flooded village, revealing widespread devastation. A villager points towards higher ground, their face etched with profound relief. "The sun was right. We're saved," they exclaim, gratitude echoing in their voice. A farmer stares out at the waterlogged fields, despair twisting his features. "Saved? Our home is gone. All our food, washed away." He cries out in anguish. Dust motes dance in the weak sunlight of the makeshift shelter as the farmer stares blankly at the parched earth. His wife kneels beside him, her hand gently resting on his. Her eyes hold fierce determination. "Don't lose hope, my love," she says, her voice a soothing balm. "We'll get through this. I'll work, I'll provide, we'll rebuild," she vows, her words echoing with unwavering resolve. In the bustling city, a farmer walks, his worn clothes stark against the urban backdrop. He seeks opportunity, his hopeful gaze scanning shops and faces in the crowded streets. Each closed door dims his hope, the city's noise amplifying his growing isolation. Desperation creeps in as the farmer's dreams collide with the city's harsh reality. Under a merciless sun, The farmer trudges through the barren field, each step a heavy echo of despair. Ruined crops stretch endlessly, a desolate testament to a life withered by loss. The parched earth crunches beneath his boots, mirroring the crushing weight in his heart. In the desolate expanse, he feels the absence of his son, the totality of everything now gone. Dust devils swirl across the barren field, a desolate stage for his slumped figure. He stands defeated, his shoulders heavy with the weight of failure. His wife's gentle touch offers a stark contrast to the harsh, unforgiving landscape. "Try again, my love. Please," she whispers, her voice a beacon of hope. "Things will improve, I promise you." A lone farmer trudges down a dusty road, his weathered face etched with despair, each step heavy with the weight of loss. His weary journey halts as a radiant saint materializes before him, an aura of serenity washing over the desolate landscape. The saint's gentle smile meets the farmer's hardened gaze, an unspoken question hanging in the air between them. Hesitation flickers across the farmer's face, a storm of bitterness brewing beneath the surface. With raw emotion, the farmer unleashes his story, his voice thick with anger and resentment. "I lost everything. And you're telling me it's all for the best?" He cries, his words echoing with disbelief and pain. Under the cloak of night, a lone farmer sits by the roadside, lost in the cool embrace of the air. His brow furrows in deep thought, the saint's words echoing in the silence of the night. A heavy stillness settles around him, the weight of contemplation palpable. Stars twinkle distantly above, mirroring the turmoil within his mind. The roadside stretches into darkness, symbolizing the uncertain path ahead. He remains a solitary figure against the vast night, a beacon of quiet introspection. Sunlight floods the merchant's grand hall as a humble farmer steps inside, seeking a chance at a better life. The merchant, with a genuinely warm smile, welcomes the farmer, his kind eyes reflecting an unexpected generosity. He offers the farmer a good wage and a home, a gesture of kindness that promises a new beginning. The farmer is deeply moved, his face mirroring surprise and gratitude at the merchant's benevolent offer. Under the cloak of night, a solitary farmhouse stands, its windows glowing softly, a haven of quiet anticipation. A sudden knock shatters the stillness, echoing through the silent fields, startling the farmer within. He cautiously approaches the heavy wooden door, his hand trembling slightly as it hovers over the latch. With a deep breath, he pulls the door open, his eyes widening in utter disbelief at the sight before him. His son stands there, bathed in the pale moonlight, seemingly unharmed, a ghost returned to life. In the farmer's new home, under the veil of night, a flashback begins, unveiling a poignant past. The son's voice trembles as he recounts abandoning the farm, a chapter marked by desperate job hunts in the city. His narrative shifts, painting a picture of triumph, a bustling tea stall born from relentless effort. Driven by unwavering hope, years blur into a tireless search for his parents, his voice thick with emotion. The flashback culminates in a tearful reunion, the culmination of a lifelong quest fulfilled at last. Under a starlit sky, a new home glows with warmth, promising a fresh start for the farmer and his son. The farmer and his son embrace, a powerful symbol of resilience and hope against the odds. Relief washes over them, their faces etched with the hard-won joy of overcoming adversity. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves of nearby trees, as nature itself seems to breathe a sigh of relief. In this moment of peace, the promise of renewal and brighter days shines through. Even in the darkest times, life finds a way, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. Sunlight filters through the cracks of the hut, illuminating dust motes in the air. The young man sits, absorbing every word in the simple hut. He nods slowly, considering the tale with deep focus. "It is different from my situation. I was robbed," the young man says softly. Sunlight streams into the humble hut, illuminating the saint's serene smile and the deep lines etched by time around his eyes. He extends a weathered hand, offering a beacon of hope and ancient wisdom. Resting in his palm, a stone pulses with an ethereal, soft light, captivating the young man's gaze. The stone glows brighter as the saint gently offers it, a silent invitation to a transformative journey. The air crackles with anticipation as the young man reaches out, his future hanging in the balance. Inside the humble hut, the young man's fingers tighten around a stone, his eyes reflecting dawning realization. He stares, transfixed, at the philosopher's stone in his palm, its hidden power beginning to resonate within him. His face is a mask of awe, as the stone's potential reveals itself. The key to untold riches, transmutation. The weight of unbelievable fortune settles upon him, altering the course of his destiny in that instant. Sunlight pierces the hut's wooden walls, igniting dust motes in a celestial dance. The young man sits on a stool, bathed in golden light. His eyes widen, reflecting a dawning comprehension. If I hadn't been robbed, met the saint, or found the treasure, the young man reflects, his destiny unveiled. Bathed in dappled sunlight, the young man emerges from the dense forest, hope shining in his eyes. He clutches the philosopher's stone, its surface gleaming with newfound power and promise. His posture is transformed, radiating confidence and gratitude with every step. The weight of his former despair is lifted, replaced by the lightness of newfound purpose. The forest seems to breathe a collective sigh of relief as he departs its guardian now. He walks towards the horizon, the philosopher's stone a beacon guiding his path forward. At the forest's edge, a young man pauses, his gaze drawn to a humble saint's hut nestled among the trees. A faint smile graces his lips, a silent expression of gratitude for lessons learned. The sunlight filters through the leaves, illuminating the quiet path ahead. He nods slightly, acknowledging the unexpected blessings born from hardship. A deep breath fills his lungs as he accepts the truth that everything unfolds for a reason.